Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a new PlayStation 4 controller that I'd like to unbox and share with you, and as usual I'll sort of unbox it and give you a few different views and different light situations. For those of you that don't know, Sony's just released 4 new PlayStation 4 controller colours. This one of course is red camouflage. There's also electric purple, which as the name suggests is purple, which looks really cool. Titanium blue, and also rose gold. They've also released one of their headsets to match the rose gold. So there's not just a rose gold controller, there's also rose gold headphones. So they look pretty good as a set. I think perhaps some of these colors are a little bit more focused for girls out there. I've seen a lot of stuff online about how girls are really happy with couple of these new colors. So I think that's pretty cool. Of course they're good for everyone, guys and girls. But as anyone that knows me knows, I really love my camouflage stuff. So when I saw this red camouflage controller, I had to jump on it. So even though the PlayStation 4 is sort of coming towards the end of its lifespan, of course we've still got a little while till the PS5 comes out, but yeah, they're definitely bringing out some really cool colours now. I hope with the PlayStation 5 they start bringing out some of these colours straight away. When the PlayStation 4 came out, of course, we pretty much just had the generic black. And slowly over time, they've added all the sort of bit more generic colours, the red and the blue, but now they're getting a little bit more exciting colours out there. As you can see, I think this controller looks totally awesome. I can't wait to get it out of the box. I popped down to my local JB Hi-Fi and picked it up. I think they've only been out for perhaps a week or so, or maybe a little bit less than that, but let's open it up and have a look. Okay, so I've just opened it up. I thought I'd give you a look at the back of the box, which has the usual information. This of course is the V2 series, which has a couple of slight changes, a definitely improved battery, and also the light bar on top of the touchpad, which is a nice touch. The controller just feels a bit heavier as well, whether that's the newer battery, I'm not too sure, but feels a lot more comfortable in your hand. I'm not sure if they've improved the thumbstick quality at all. Some of you out there would have had the same problem I had. A couple of my early black controllers, the thumbstick material sort of came off fairly quickly. So I'm not sure if in the V2s they've changed that. I do use thumb grips on top of them now, which eliminates any chance of that happening, but yeah, I haven't actually had that happen since my original ones. So and of course you also get the usual instruction manual. I don't think that has really too much relevant information on there. Probably just, yeah, you know, disposing of the battery, etc. Okay, so here it is. The colors on it are really nice. Probably looks a little bit brighter because I've got this is sort of middle of the day and the sun's coming through, but the colors look really great, really crazy, and as usual it was packed really nicely in the box. Okay, so here it is out of the box. I really love the color. It's so bright. It's sort of got more reds and oranges, and the sort of two-tone colour underneath has quite a nice contrast. It's yeah, really bright and out there. I actually have the rest of my controllers here, so I'm going to put it with those and we can have a bit of a look how it compares to the rest. Okay, so here it is with the rest of my collection. As you can see, it's probably the most eye-catching of them, besides perhaps this one, of course, which is always a really cool colour. So you might wonder why I have so many controllers. Well, number one, I am a bit obsessed with all the different colours. But my theory early on was to get quite a few controllers as to reduce the chance of the thumb grips wearing out and the battery sort of, losing its charge capabilities. I figured if I could rotate them enough, they'd last a bit longer, and I think that has worked, although I do treat my controllers fairly well. As you can see here with the other camouflage colours, matches up pretty well. I do have the two V2 editions here, and now my third edition here. I do of course have the 20th anniversary edition, which I've left in the box. That's been unopened. I'm not sure if I'll ever use this one, but it just looks so cool I had to grab one at the time. Now the other question is, what thumb grips do I use? As you can see, most of them have the black thumb grips that I've put on. This one of course has the skull and crossbones. I have the clear ones there. So perhaps let's have a bit of a look, see what colour combination we might use. Okay, so these are my thumb grips to choose from. Still yet to try these ones out. They were something I bought in Japan. Not sure how they'll actually fit. They do look pretty cool. I do have another set of the skull and crossbones. One thing I do find with them, and I did purchase these from eBay, is that they're not a very snug fit. You do get a bit of movement as you're using them, which is fine for some games. But I'm primarily going to be playing the new Call of Duty when that comes out. So I need a nice tight fit. So I think that pretty much cancels those out. I do have the red Asecure ones, which is what I'm thinking of putting on top. I'm actually out of black ones. So whether I take the black grips off one of the other controllers and put them on. And I have the Z Labs ones, which are pretty much exactly the same as Asecure. I'm not sure if maybe the brand name just changed, but the colours are a little bit different on them, but they fit exactly the same. So I'm going to have a little bit of a play around right now and just see what sort of colours look nice and let you see the result. Okay, well, I've decided to stick with the red theme and put the red grips on there. I think that does look pretty cool and does suit the controller. I may at a later stage try the black colours. I may take them off my other red controller and sort of swap those around. I do love the black grips. I think they really suit the controller in all the different colours, but I think with this one being such a crazy full-on colour, I'll stick with the red thumb grips and see how I like them. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the controller in a couple of different light conditions and we'll see how much the red pops on it. Okay, so this is direct sunlight. I know this is probably going to be one of the fewer types of light that the controller will be in, but I just thought you'd give you a bit of a look at it. It's really eye-popping. It's yeah, looks really cool in this sort of extreme light. Okay, so this is in the lounge, which is a bit darker light than where I was originally filming before, and of course darker than outside. You can see it really glows, the colour. It looks really cool. If you're into the subtle colours like black and perhaps like the sort of greys, etc., I don't think you're going to like this colour, but if you like something a little bit more out there, I think you'll definitely love it. So let's try it now in the gaming room. Okay, so here it is in a little bit darker conditions. It is fairly bright today, so not the ideal conditions to show it off in the dark, but as you can see with the light on, it looks yeah, quite nice. And of course, being the V2, it has the light bar on top. Again, the colour really pops. Really looking forward to seeing what this looks like tonight in darkness with the light on. I imagine in the dark it's going to glow quite nicely as well. So yeah, so that's the controller in a few different light situations for you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. As you can see, it really is even more eye-popping once it's out of the box and sort of compared to your other controllers. It's a pretty extreme color. Some of those other new colors are really subtle and really beautiful. I really like them as well, but yeah, definitely wanted to keep the camo theme going. And really happy with all of my V2 controllers now. So anyway, I'd love to hear any feedback as to the thumb grip color that I chose. Perhaps you think it would look a lot better in the black, or perhaps someone would like to see it with the skull and crossbones thumb grips on there. But thanks for watching another video, and I hope you can check out the rest of my channel. You might find something interesting, and I'll catch you soon.